Mic check, mic check. Welcome back to the G-Lew Show After Hours Live on a Friday night. I am your homie G-Lew, and tonight we got a very special show. As you can been seeing all week, we got very special guests. We got the homie Savv. We got the homegirl Nessie G up in here, and we're about to have a good time. It's Friday night, y'all. So let's kick it off something like this. Let's go.
Between them sheets, I told you I'm a bad girl. Get me in the club, drop it low, I'm a bad girl. Pedal to the metal, back it up, I'm a bad girl. Dicky short skirts, tatted up, I'm a bad girl.
You's a bad girl, and I know that it's true. Other girls can't compete with the things that you do. You's a freak in the sheets and a beast on these beats. There's a reason why your last name starts with a G. Cause it's in you, never pretend to be someone you're not. When we up in the spot, you shine bright like 1,000,000 watts. Who would've thought you'd be at the top? Toast of fame and fortune posted up on the yacht. Who gives a fuck if these other girls like it or not? You in your own lane, these bird brains will die for your spots. So keep your eyes on the prize, fuck these haters and thoughts. And let the girls who think they're bad realize that they not. Cause it's your time to shine, pay no mind to those. And if your life was a movie, they too broke to play your role. This is Savv on this Nessie G track. Ali and T about to let these haters know we back, you back. Got around here, got around here. First off, all wax, I'm got around here. Y'all ain't shit, what's a Henny to a beer? First off, I'm blessed. Ho, say it with your chest. Say it when they speak, man, they talking at their neck. Put it on God, I be better than the rest. Roll up Mother Mary anytime I'm feeling stressed. I can walk on water and my kicks will stay fresh. Wine is my blood, I ain't talking about the set. Take the shot of holy water, make the devil get wet. Kept it old school while mixing in some new shit. Boondock Saint, God bless me with a full clip. Reservoir dog, smoking on some fucking God's gift. Devil met me and he got his fucking ass whipped. Way that I'm feeling, man, I can bring Pac back. Right around here in a 93 Cadillac. Ain't Machiavelli, but it ain't just like that. Teasy motherfucker, I'm a new school throwback. Come with me, Hail Mary man, run quick, see what do we have here now? Do you wanna ride or die? La da 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 da. Hey, bring in the hook. First off, all racks, I'm got.
Yeah, just like that, just like that. Wow. Hey, check it out, man. Hey, that shit was hard right there. That's Savv, Nessie G, Hey, man, without any further ado, hold on, let me bring them into the show. We got them here right now. Without any further ado, people, we got the homie Big Savv and Nessie G live in the building. What up, y'all? Hold on. Hey, what's up? Hold on 1 second. My bad. Let me fix my shit so you can see what I'm saying. There we go.
Good.
There we go. What's popping, y'all? How y'all doing tonight?
Man, we're doing good, just right here with the homie Belo and shit. He's an up and coming artist too.
What's up with it, man? How you doing, man?
Doing great. And we got the homegirl Nessie G right there. You heard her spitting all them bars right there. Fire. You better put some respect on her name. Nessie, you cold, girl. Hey, I'll be listening to you. I'm like, she be cold and talking shit too. You be talking your stuff. You be talking your stuff. Hey, tell the people who you guys give yourself a proper introduction. Like, let us know who you guys are, please.
Go ahead, Nessie.
Hey, I'm Nessie G. I'm right here in Santa Maria, California.
What's up? I'm Savv, aka Savv Dangerous, aka Mr. Everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You can find me, all of our jams that they're gonna play tonight, you can find on Owl Entertainment on YouTube. You can hit me on IG at Savv Dangerous.
Yo, my name is Belo Official, coming from Santa Maria, California, repping the 805, you feel me? And
shout out to that 805, man. Hey, tell them people what's popping up in that 805, man. If they sleeping and all that, because we know about all the other, we know about, all the places, LA, Southern Cal, and all that. But tell them what's popping in the 805.
Man, we got a lot of dope artists out here. Shout out to Sad Boy, Sad Boy Local. He kind of, mended that bridge, between, the black and the brown, and kind of kicked that door open for us. And, just there's a lot of artists out here, and, just try to use our platform, to help other artists. Like in LA, you got a bunch of people that are collaborating. You got Bloods, Crips, Blacks, Mexicans, and we're trying to do the same thing out here. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to build a culture for the city, because Santa Barbara, like, man, we slept on. Like, we only have Katy Perry and Sad Boy. It's like,
thanks to Sad Boy, we would have just had Katy Perry.
Right. You know, the cold part, like even when I was a kid, like in school and all that, we would learn about all the areas in Santa Barbara. I just I don't think I ever visit. I did when I was a kid, but we don't know. You know what I mean? It's like you just hear about it. You just think it's probably a nice, beautiful place, which I'm sure it is. But you got, your things going on and all that. So tell us about just a little bit about growing up in that area, bro, and like what people don't know.
Like you said, like people look at it from the glamorous side, like the movie stars and stuff like that. But I mean, just like any place, we got drug problems. We got gang stuff, that be going on out here. Just a lot of people just, killing each other, man. Just a lot of race, same race, kind of crimes. And so, you know what I mean? Like it is glamorous, it is expensive. And, I think that's why it's so hard because, like in LA, it's like there's a lot of connections. We don't have a lot of connections out here. Most of my recording, is done, either in Santa Barbara. I recorded a couple albums at Hidden City Studios, or, the homie Blocks right here has a little setup, and we just be making bangers in the garage, bro, So it's like we just kind of use whatever means we have and, just try to turn up, man. We just try to turn up for the city and just bring a positive vibe. Not that, we're better than anybody else, but just trying to put us on the map, just collaborating with different people. And, we got some big collaborations coming out this year. So,
right. Let me ask you one more thing, then I'm going to go to Nessie G. What do you think is going to take to maybe break that barrier or to officially put the 805 and the whole area on the map? Like you said, we had Sad Boy. He kicked it off a little bit. But I think when he went to jail, it kind of, you know what I mean, lost his momentum a little bit. I don't know, or the YG thing. But I was banging Sad Boy. I was like, cuz it's hard when he the gang signs that was in rotation. You know what I mean? So I was on it. You know what I mean? But what do you think is going to take officially, even with you guys, like to really put the 805 on the map or your whole area?
I feel like as like the independent level, like I feel like we're on the map. Like last year alone, man, I probably did like at least like 80 shows. You know what I mean? Just I was doing from January all the way to September, just doing like 5 shows a month. And, I just feel like just like anything, just consistency, just being persistent, just putting out bangers and not putting out everything. You got to be selective because once people start hearing, some bullshit, they're going to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just being consistent. You know what I mean? Just continuing to be humble, just continuing, to be down in LA and just making noise, because there is no shows up here. Like everything that I do is from LA to San Diego and everywhere in between.
Right. Man, that's what's up, bro. Now let me go to Nessie G. Nessie G, tell us from a woman's standpoint how it was for you coming up and some of your like maybe musical inspirations or what inspired you to get on the mic and kick those bars that you do, because you're hard too. Now you're not just not just some regular female, So tell us like for you.
It's hard as a female trying to get up in this game. I go to shows, me and Savv, we be rocking, and there's not a lot of female artists out there. And the ones that are, unfortunately, it's like we don't give props to each other. I mean, I'm a real humble person, and I give everybody props. All artists deserve that. You know what I mean? Right. But unfortunately, there's not that. I don't know what that is, the jealousy, the pride, or whatever. But it's hard. And once we hit that stage, though, they're like, "Oh, damn, Nessie G got bars." Like,
right, they'd be surprised.
I surprise them, and I think that's the way it is with us because we be showing up, and there's not a lot of like, we're Hispanics and we show up. They think we're gonna have like some Chicana rap stuff, and it's not. That's not what we do, So, so we be surprising people, and I started off doing poetry. I didn't even do music. I used to mess around and try to freestyle and write a little bit here and there. And then Savv actually gave me the opportunity to get on a track. And after we did Back Before, it was on and cracking. I didn't stop.
Right. That's dope.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Ness, because speaking on women and rap or whatever, I want to ask you a 2-part question because you spoke on like not getting the love from the females. Do you think that's a I don't know, a woman thing in hip, like just not giving the ladies respect, or do you think that's more of a woman thing? Because women just be in competition, period. Seems like, you know what I mean? Do you think that? And then second of all, I want to piggyback what you said, being Hispanic and rapping now, and like you said, not just the regular Chicano rap and all that, because I want to ask you guys' opinion on this too, because I think now 2023 or 24, it's like it's gonna be a big uprising, a lot of great dope Latin Hispanic artists, because you see them now, and it's like it's different now. You really hearing bars, you just hearing that, you know, same old stuff. So what's your take on both of those questions?
For the first question about the females, I think it's a little bit of everything. The competition, you know, it's always there with us females. I get that. Sometimes I don't know if people are intimidated, you know, it could be that. Because I'm a real humble person, but I'm real shy too. So I might look stuck up or like I'm a bitch, but I'm really not. Sometimes I don't know how to act around people.
Right.
So it could be a little bit of everything when it comes to that. And as far as Hispanics, I mean, man, the game's changing in general. So I mean, bars are coming out. For a minute we had that mumble stuff going on, but the Hispanics are really starting to come out with some bars, and it's exciting. I'm hoping to collab with a lot of people, and hopefully people will want to collab back. You know, let's work. That's the way I see it.
Right, that's what's up. Who are you, speaking on you, Nessie, like who were some of your inspirations coming up as wanting to be a rapper from a female standpoint, if you have any? Like
female, I used to listen to Little Kim a lot.
Okay.
Little Kim, growing up, I used to listen to a lot of Little Kim. I love her. But recently, like the person that I've been looking up to as a female artist is Snow. I think she gets overlooked a lot, and she's a Latina coming up. She's doing her thing.
Big.
And even though my bars are different than hers, I'm inspired by her grind and her motivation and what she does.
I'm glad you spoke on her, because people were speaking about rappers, Chicano rappers or whoever, like their props and who you think is big. And like you said, I think she does get overlooked, maybe because her music is a little different, but she's major though. She's probably the first to like, she got like platinum shit and all that, like, right? She's major.
Yeah, definitely.
So you think she gets overlooked though, as the far as respect? Sometimes,
yeah. I mean, a lot of people, when I talk about her, I'm surprised a lot of people don't know who she is still. So yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So Big Savv, tell me about you, man, on your come up. Like, who were some of your inspirations, man, if any, man, to really, I'm sure you had inspiration, people you liked and all that, but what made you want to go fully with this rap shit, bro?
Man, you know, like growing up, I listened to a lot of Brother Lynch Hung.
Brother Lynch.
Yeah, man. And it's crazy because he's like my Tupac, you know what I mean? And I actually got to meet him, like, and hang out with him, like not just on like some passing through show stuff, but like literally hang out with him. And that just kind of motivated me, you know. And I used to just write music, you know, like being locked up and stuff like that. I would just use that time, man, just write music, and I had hella music. And then I came out and you know, I used to just mess around at parties, just kind of freestyling. And one day my boy was like, bro, you should take that shit serious. And, you know, I started recording, and, you know, I dropped an album, and then, you know what I mean? Like it just took off from there, and then just building that, you know, that report with different promoters, you know, and just different people and venues. And, you know, it started off slow, and it's picked up. Like right now I'm booked all the way till April.
Damn.
And like, last year I started off in January with like 2 shows, and I went the whole year. I barely ended in September. I was on the road like San Pedro, Long Beach, and I'm talking about opening up for like Zoe Osama, KT Foreign, Joe Moses, Sibo, like just, you know what I mean, like just on the road. The Dove Shack, you know what I mean, rest in peace, you know. Rest just in peace. Yeah, man, you know. So just like, you know, just on the road, just doing, you know, just being motivated, you know what I mean? And doing it, you know, when I make music, it's like I make music that I like, that I want to hear. I don't necessarily follow trends. I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't go in there like, oh, are the people going to like this? I go in there and I'm like, this shit's a banger. I'm finna knock this. And then I release it. And then I knock it, you know? So.
That's dope. 2 things I want to touch on what you spoke on, the homie Brother Lynch. Like he's another one that No, well, I know he gets his respect from people that know, but I mean as a bigger scale. Shout out to Lynch. But tell me too, man, how important it is, man. I'm seeing, like you said, your book, you're doing your thing, grinding. But how important is it too, though, to not only be dope and do your shit, but to have that grind mind and a hustler and having connections with managers. I don't know who you have, but how important is that though? Because that's another thing. If you weren't on your grind and a real hustler, you wouldn't be outside of your area and all LA and all this. So how important is that part to match with the music?
Oh man, I feel like it's really important. You know what I mean? Like for a long time, I just took every show and any show, and then and I would mess with different promoters, and then I would cut off the janky ones and keep the good ones. And you know what? Like I feel like it's just really important. Like I said earlier, like persistence is everything. You know what I mean? And that's why I said like I'm everywhere. People are like, "Damn, you everywhere!" Like I'll be in Long Beach, I'll be in San Diego. They're like, "Damn, this fool's everywhere." Because I feel like that's important. You know what I mean? Especially coming from like a small area that nobody really knows, and especially music wise, it's important for me to step out of my zone to go out there and let these people like know what it is, and use my platform and, help like, my little homie right here, other artists from my area that don't have the platform that I have, and, and just, hey, look, here's the platform, jump on it. Like, let's get it, And so sometimes like when I get booked for hella shows, me and him, we got some tracks together. Me and him and Nessie have a track together. Just putting him on stage to do a couple songs himself, and then for him just to take care of the next person in line, and that's how we're gonna keep this shit moving.
That part. Hey, bring the homie up, and man, introduce yourself, bro. I know you did earlier, but tell us who you are, bro.
Yeah, man. Well, my name is Belo Official, coming from Santa Maria, California, and since Savv put me on, I just been gaining my my people that have been watching, my viewers, followers, and like he said, put more people on, which I'm going to be putting up my boy soon, which we got January 27th, we got a show. It's going to be his first show. So that's the person I'm going to put on in order to grow our 805. You feel me? Because I know not a lot of people are actually putting 805 on the map, but I mean, they're rapping from our city, Santa Maria, California. But honestly, I do it because I want my sound heard. It's not because of the fame. It's not because of the money. I know that's going to come later down the road, But honestly, it's just so I can get my sound heard, and a lot of people like it, so I'm going to continue doing it. I've been doing it for 10 years already. And then maybe like since when I was at 8 years, I tapped in with him. Ever since then, we just been rolling shows on top of shows. This is actually my first interview. So, appreciate you having me on here. You feel me? It's all love.
It's legendary shit. When you blow up, I'm going to be like, man, I interviewed the homie first. You know what I mean? So that's
yep. You feel me?
Yeah. Salutes. And tell the people they can follow you at, Rich.
Well, they can follow me at BLOKKZ Official, which is my Instagram. That's my YouTube. On SoundCloud, it's just going to be BLOKKZ. But other than that, that's where I'm at.
That part. Recognition, yeah. And they're going to be bringing the 805. I mean, I always heard about the 805, but like you said, to put a face to it now and see people doing their thing, man, that's beautiful. What are your plans, man, for we're in a new year now. I know you've been doing your thing already. What's the plan for 2024? And this is for you too, Nessie.
So for 2024, like I said, we're working on an album. Me and Nessie, we got, we got some music coming out. I don't know if you know this, but a lot of people know this. Like, we actually have kids together. Like, she's my baby mom.
Oh, okay. And I ain't know all that, man. You feel me? Okay, yeah. Okay, let's get to it then. That's what's up, man. That's beautiful, man.
So, we out here grinding for the kids, at the end of the day, like we ain't like with each other no more, but we out here just grinding for the kids. It's, trying to put each other on and shit like that. So a lot of times, she stays with the kids. I'll be on the road, and, so I'm just trying to pop her out more this year. That's the plan. We got a song with Yellow Hill called C Notes coming out.
Yellow Hill.
We got a song with Badass from Dog Pound, Rest in Peace. We've been holding on to. We're about to drop, and it's his last song. Like, he literally passed away 2 weeks after we recorded this track, and so I just been sitting on it. I've been waiting for the right time. I wasn't trying to use his passing as any gains. I was just trying to respect the whole process and tap in with Frank Nitty and like, because I mean, like I'm tapped in with a lot of people and you know what I mean? Just tapped in with some big people, man. So for 2024, we got an album coming out. We got some dope collabs. We got some collabs, with some other, dope 805 artists we're going to bring out. We're going to hit the road more. Definitely get some videos going, I'm just, I'm clean and sober, man. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do nothing, bro. So this year is really going to be a really like, I done fucked out and found out who I was. So now it's trouble now. Like I'm not part of the, I don't do it for the lifestyle. I do it for the passion. And without drinking or doing anything that enhances or takes me away from my hustle, like it's over.
Wow, that's beautiful. Congratulations to you on that, man. You know what I mean? Just coming off and having a clear mind. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's beautiful. I'm recently on that path too, trying to just stop smoking right now all the way, so yeah. Beautiful, bro. And another thing, man, like you guys like to say you guys got the kids together and all that, but that you're not together, but still hold each other down and get out here, and that's beautiful. I commend that because most people, I don't, you don't see that, bro. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing you guys have doing that. Yeah. Nessie G, what's up? You over there? What's up? Talk to the people, Nessie. They want to know what's up with Nessie G.
Yeah, like Savv said, I've had to sit home with the kids for a little bit, so I had to take a seat. I haven't had the consistency that he has, but I'm definitely got the support this year that I'll be able to come out. And I just recently dropped 2 new songs, so I'm gonna be working with Savv on some new tracks. Like you said, we're collabing, and I'm working on some solo stuff too. So hopefully this year will be a good year for me. I'm coming back.
She's coming back. Hey, speaking on that, let's go ahead and get to some music. We got some music. What do you guys want to hear? What you guys want to do first? Let me know.
Let's do Ask Me.
Ask Me. Okay. Let me see. Tell us about this track, bro.
So this track, this was my first album that I really like put down. I had a distribution deal with Sony at the time. I had a track with Lil Boosie Badass on it. And this was actually the first album where Nessie basically came out. This was the second song I believe that she ever got on. And this is one that we perform all the time. And it's people banger. They love it.
Hold on, let me ask this too. Now, since you put it all in perspective, you guys, family and all that. Did you inspire Nessie to rap? Like, who was rapping first? Did you inspire her? And people gonna want to know, were you writing her bars? Maybe at first, and she started doing her own thing. I mean, we gotta speak on it.
Nah, so I was rapping first, and she just always wrote poetry, and so like when we had gotten together, I was already rapping and stuff, and we actually met because I was doing a photo shoot for my album. And so I needed a girl, so I hit her up on the internet. You know how we do, just be on DMs and shit. Like, right. Hey, what's up?
Right.
And she responded and shit. So I was like, and then we just started hanging out, and then, we clicked. And
right.
So and she wanted to get on some tracks. And I was like, well, I mean, you got to write your own shit. I'm not going to do it for you, But I mean, that's crazy because everybody always asks, like, do you write her shit? Because she sounds just like you. And I'm like, she just been around me since I started. So, she might pick up that vibe or maybe the cadence that I have, but I don't pin none of her shit. I might help her rearrange a couple of things, but she does it all herself.
Though, to be truthful, bro, when I first, now it makes more sense that you told me, but I didn't know any of that before you guys being together and none of that. So when I heard her, I just really heard her just spitting, homie. I was just like, she's hard. I didn't hear no comparisons, but I just asked you because a lot of times people assume that someone's writing the female's lyrics, especially once you guys, I found out you're together, you know what I mean? So people will assume that. So we just got to get clarity on that. That's all.
Yeah, a lot of people used to ask that in the beginning because I just came out of nowhere. Like, what? Nessie G's rapping? What? Like, where'd that come from? Right. So a lot of people did think that Savv wrote my bars, but that's something that, no, I take pride in that. Like, I write my own shit. Always have.
I commend you for that. Shit is hard too. So once again, Big Savv, we're going to get into it. The title track, well, this is the first song on that, the Statement album, which is available right now on all platforms, man. Dope album. Tell me about one more time. You told us about it, but any other thing you want to add about this track, album?
Man, it was a real fun track to do. It was really dope. We had Elliot Lanham at the Hidden City Studios. He's a real hot Grammy nominated producer. Just put these touches, just helped me come out with a sound that was my own. Added some things to it that he only used on this whole album. And the album, it goes from the club stuff to the summertime to the, there's a bunch of everything to kind of some, like stuff about the girls and stuff like that. I think I sent you that one too. We'll play that one later. It's called Everything. And, so it's just, it's a real fun album. It's a real fun, record to play, a real fun record to perform. And it's called Ask Me. When you listen to it, you'll see what it's about, because everybody's always like, they ask me like, hey, how did you do this? How did you do that? So, right. You know what I mean? Like, you'll see when you hear it, like, this shit slaps.
Slapper alert. Let's get to it, man. The homie Big Savv, Ask Me, featuring Nessie G on the Statement album, which is available again right this out, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Let's get to the shit, man.
Music, YouTube, everywhere.
Let's go.
Step up in the club, 4 deep with my squad, and we looking hella fresh, so the broads all drop. VIP is where we headed. Pockets stay breaded, cause my game stay threaded. Yeah, I'm super unleaded. I'm gassed on the mic, so the haters all sweated, and I leave them beheaded. Rap game is embedded in my skull, so I'm headed. Yeah, I know you dread it, but your town is where we headed. We ain't even gotta sweat it. Put your money on me, bet it. Crush you like I'm Bettis. Team OE, always smoking on that lettuce. Getting cabbage, young savage. Step above the average. Nah, I ain't the baddest, but I'm still hard to manage. Going hard like I'm granite. Photo package hard to damage. Pulling hoes like a magnet. Your game still stagnant. My team stack cheese like a motherfucking pallet. And my shit hit harder than a motherfucking mallet. I do it, I tell them like this. I walk up in the club, make them hoes switch hips. VIP with my clique, cause we the shit. We all about our chips, so the haters all trip. Ask me how I do it, I tell them like this. I walk up in the club, make them hoes switch hips. VIP with my clique, cause we the shit. We all about our chips, so the haters all trip. Yeah. Young Savv. What you thought I was done? Hey yo, Nessie G, let these motherfuckers know how we do it.
I think that's all footy tack. Nah, that's a hoodie rap. When Nessie G step in the club, these bitches looking hella mad. Hating cause I'm stacking cash while you're high off broken glass. Got your hoe to shake that ass, but you know I'm quick to pass. Section 805, so I'm fucking with the realest. Correction, the illest. We're real G's, we're fearless. Don't need your forgiveness. Attack with that quickness. Got chrome for the witness. I come with that sickness. Cooking up a fresh batter, crazy like the Mad Hatter. Eyes real low, moving slow, smoking on the shatter. Rising on the charts like I'm climbing up a ladder. When it comes to bad bitches, I'm the queen, there's no one better.
Ask me how I do it, I tell them like this. I walk up in the club, make them hoes switch hips. VIP with my clique, cause we the shit. We all about our chips, so the haters all trip. Ask me how I do it, I tell them like this. I walk up in the club, make them hoes switch hips. VIP with my clique, cause we the shit. We all about our chips, so the haters all trip.
Yay. Hey, that's Big Savv's. Nessie G, banger right there. Hold on one second. Yeah, people loving it. Okay. I gotta shout out Nessie G. You hard though, for real. I'm not even gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? You got bars. You really surprised me. You got some bars there, girl. But that's a hard. Yeah, that's a slapper. Everyone likes it. That's a slapper. And that's the first song on the Statement, man. Like, tell us, like, even like this album, like, this is 2017. Like, what was going on right here on this whole album, man? What was the inspiration? What was like the whole theme behind it?
Man, it was just, you know what I mean? It was just a little bit of just everything. I mean, like at the time, like I said, like I don't be going, like with the trends or anything like that. You know, I'll just be, you know, just doing my own thing and just kind of making music that I wanted to hear. So, you know, I wanted to make a little bit of a variety, you know what I mean? Like a little bit of talk shit, a little bit of, you know, just kind of mellow stuff. There's some summertime stuff on there, you know, like some real mellow club shit. So, you know, it was just, it was a good time, man. Like, you know, my son was just born, my first son. And you know, I mean, I was just feeling really good. So, you know, it was just kind of like one of them feel good albums and stuff like that. So
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Nessie G, what was going on with you on here? The inspiration, like on the bars, like, do you, when you like say you're doing a song like that song right there, Ask Me, are you thinking like a theme, or you just go in there and just like, what's your mind state when you make a song like that?
When I do songs, honestly, I usually tell Savv, like, hey, let me hear your verse real quick. Let me write off of you. So I'll hear what he's got to say, and then I kind of just go with that. Whatever he's kind of going with, I just try to follow and keep up.
Right. That's what's up. But
yeah, we're just having a good time.
Right. That's what's up. Hold on. I want to go to one of these. Let's go to a video, man. Let's get another visual. What we got here? What did I do first? I did what we want? I got the other one, the Melo for show.
Like Me, and then I think you got How You.
Yeah, I got How You. Let me see. Okay. Want to do the How You?
Yeah.
Let's do this right here. Y'all check this one out right here. Savv, Nessie G, once again, featuring Tease. Let's go.
That's a clip. You already know. Stop seeing me saucy! This for all you motherfuckers out there talking about you be doing things and you ain't got nothing to show for it. This one's for you, it's that alley and G. How you call yourself a player, you ain't got no hoes. And how you call yourself a baller, you ain't got no dough. How you call yourself a rapper, you ain't got no flows. And how you call yourself a dealer, smoking all your dough. How you call yourself? How you call yourself? How you call yourself?
Hustle, click, L, queen, bad bitch, Nessie G. You claim that you the hottest on the scene, but you never seen you try and claim the fame. But I'm the one up on the big screen. You rolling with the crowd and me, I got a solid team. You ain't a star, you're afraid of the dark. Well, I be spitting fire, are you spitting the sparks? Claim you live the fast, but you're shit in park. Acting like a pit bull, all you got is your bar. How are you a player, but you ain't got no game? Claiming hella fans, but no one knows your name. You say that you lit, but you ain't got no flame. Missing all your targets, cause you ain't got no aim. Said you got bomb pussy, bitch, I don't think so. Hella fools hit and keep you on the D-Low. You a hoe addicted to snow, giving free loads. I'm winning this fucking game with no free throws. Call yourself a boss, but you out there taking orders. How you stacking chips when you're counting all your quarters? I'm a real importer, giving orders, passing borders. Yes, I'm 5150, yeah, I'm mentally disordered.
How you call yourself a player, you ain't got no hoes. And how you call yourself a baller, you ain't got no dough. How you call yourself a rapper, you ain't got no flows. And how you call yourself a dealer, smoking all your dough. How you call yourself? How you call yourself my boy, then talk behind my back. Said I fucked your bitch, but homie, don't fuck with hood rats. And if you paid attention, then homie, you know my bitch raps. Hustle click, we hustle hard and watch our bread stack. Making hits, I heard your latest shit, that shit's whack. 30K on YouTube, let's see you top that. My shit slaps, this ain't a diss track, I'm stating facts. And how you call yourself a shooter, you ain't got no strap. And how you say you get it in on the road, but in fact you saw her snap, you really napping at home. I'm running laps around these cats, out there running their traps. And counting stacks with my click, filling the pockets with raps. My walls with plaques, I'm up next, bitch, this is Savv. And just because you make a kid, that don't make you a dad. How you call yourself a player, you ain't got no hoes. And how you call yourself a baller, you ain't got no dough. How you call yourself a rapper, you ain't got no flows. And how you call yourself a dealer, smoking all your dough. How you call yourself?
Bitch, I go to work like I need me a briefcase. If I see a judge, then you know it's a briefcase. YG said it, big bank, take lil bank. Old money, new money, little face, big face. How you gon' say it when you ain't got shit? How you gon' ball when you can't touch rim? How you say you slaying but you ain't got drip? Bitch, how you talking when you sucking dick, huh? Man, I swear they're out their damn minds. Swear they got it all, but they pay you back next time. Swear they all the same and they hit you with the same lines. Swear they got $1, but they show up with 9 dimes. hold up now. Need $3,000 if you want that pound. Oh, hold up now. Gotta go to war if you want that crown. Oh, man, this king shit. Take a shot of Louis, what the fuck you drinking? Oh, man, this king shit. Rolling up Keisha, what the fuck you chiefin'?
How you call yourself a player, you ain't got no hoes. And how you call yourself a baller, you ain't got no dough. How you call yourself a rapper, you ain't got no flows. And how you call yourself a dealer, smoking all your dough. How you call yourself? How you call yourself?
Yeah, there it is, man. Another banger. Hey, how you? Hey, banger. Everyone's loving it. Dope. Hey, man, I want to ask you guys, being from your area, do you like being in the middle? Like, do you guys, would you say you get more like more of the Bay or South, like or it's all a mixture, like what you guys like or inspiration or like what you listen to more?
Go ahead, Ness.
For me, I just kind of mix a little bit of everything. I listen to a lot of bass stuff. I listen to a lot of stuff from the South. Like I love it all. So I just try to put that all into what I do. So
Right. That's I just asked that question because I was just wondering, you know, what you guys. I hear it too, like a mixture, you know, of all of it. You know, I hear it. That's dope. You know what I mean? Dope. So tell me what else, Ness. You have any solo things you got coming up? I know you collaborate. Do you have? Are you working on any solo projects?
I do actually. I just dropped a new one called Acquainted. That's my first solo song in a while. And then right now I'm working on one called Right Back. Other than that, I'm just working on some collabs, but I'm definitely going to be working on some solo stuff this year.
Right. I know you got your song, what is that? Bad Girl, right?
Bad Girl, yeah, that was off of my first album, 5150.
5150. I heard you say that in there. Like, you know, I'm like 5150. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got bars, girl. Let me bang that right quick. Let me get the people familiar with Nessie G. And this is featuring Savv. You know what I mean? So check this one out, y'all. It's called Bad Girl.
I told you I'm a bad girl, get me in the club, drop it low, I'm a bad girl. Pedal to the metal, back it up, I'm a bad girl. Dicky short skirts, tatted up, I'm a bad girl.
You're fucking with a bad girl.
Oh, my bad, damn. My bad.
A bad girl.
Yeah, we back. That was Nessie G featuring Savv. Bad Girl. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Nessie, I like Nessie, man. Like I think Nessie's hard. I ain't even gonna. I'll being real. Like that ain't even no extras on it. Like I really like your flow, and you be talking your stuff, like your shit too. Like I heard you say you listen to Lil Kim, so I hear it because you talking your stuff, the curls, toes curling and all this old stuff. So shout out to Nessie G, man. She be doing her stuff, man. Definitely. You guys are dope together, like everyone says. Dope. Yeah. Big Savv, man. Did you know what you was creating, man, when you got your baby mom on the mic, man? Cause like that's hard, bro. You're a monster, bro.
Yeah, definitely. You know, and it's crazy because it's like, you know, like she was saying, like there's not a lot of females, like especially from our area, that do music, you know, and you know, there's females. You know, like females just be, you know, just hating, man, in general. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they don't support other females, you know, and then, you know, females, you know, like that I be like, you know, with it, you know, in the past or whatever, like they be trying to hate and, you know, just try to come in between us, man, and just try to be like, don't put her on this and that. And you know what I'm saying? So like this year, you know what I mean? Like just making some changes and just, you know, trying to get her out more, trying to get her on stage more. I mean, we have January 27th. There's a show down in LA that me and her are doing together. The homie Blocks is doing it too. And then February 4th, me and the homie are going to Moreno Valley where I'm going to be headlining a show. I'm going to give him a little stage time out of that headlining spot so he can do his thing. And then March 24th, me and Nessie popped back out to Fontana for a car show. It's his girl's birthday, and she's like a fan of mine. So like, you know, it was like a request. Like she wanted me to come perform. So me and Nessie gonna go out there. I think this year too is just trying to book more family-friendly events, man. Our kids love it. Like we take our kids to family-friendly events, and we got 2 boys and a girl, and they be up there getting it. Like they be dancing and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Just they be going more viral than us. So, you know, just getting them out more and just getting them in tune with the music and stuff like that. Yeah, we do our club shit or whatever, but you know, just trying to get out more, trying to do more outdoor activities. You know what I mean? Like with, you know, car shows and just things like that, you know, just trying to get the kids involved.
That's dope, man. I really like commend you guys on what you guys are doing. And like I really respect that, man. And I do think you need to do more like together and, you know, put her out there more, because people need to see first how you guys get out, the family unit, and both of you guys making music together is great. And the presence of Nessie, man, I'm telling you, man, Nessie is a star, homie. Like she's hard, bro. So, you know what I mean? I don't listen to what the people saying, hating and all that, man. You guys do that shit, bro, and put her out there, bro, because I only think you guys are going to build each other, bro. You know what I mean? Seriously, bro. I think that's a beautiful thing that you guys have, man. Seriously.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Big dog, what you got coming out, man? What you got coming up? You know, what you got coming up that people can look forward to?
Well, honestly, I just dropped a song called No Worries with my brother J3516. That's from Santa Maria too. You know,
Okay.
I got an album in the works for y'all. That's definitely coming very soon. We actually got Sugar Free with bro right here. Stop Dangerous. We got a Sugar Free remix.
Sugar Free. Happy birthday to Sugar. He celebrated a birthday yesterday. That's dope, man.
Yep.
Yeah, we did like a little remix and stuff with me, Nessie, and Blocks. So yeah, I mean, just me and, you know, like we working on a bunch of new stuff, man. We about to come out, me, Nessie, and the homie right here. We about to, you know, get a little compilation going and stuff with just us, you know. You know, before it was just me, Nessie, and the homie Teasy, and it was just us 3, and then we pulled in the homie Melo, and then you know, he passed away and stuff like that. So,
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. So Melo, he passed away. He was in the process of working on an album, and he ended up dying to some complications and stuff that he had. So, you know, then after that, he never got to release the album, but we went ahead and released some of the songs that we had with him and stuff. And then yeah, so then it was just me, Teasy, and Nessie, and Teasy moved to Oregon and stuff like that. So, you know, and then it was just me and her for a while, and then it was just me because, you know, the kids and stuff like that. And then I met, you know, the homie right here and started popping him out. So, you know, now me, Blocks, and Nessie, like, you know, we're gonna get some shit cracking here. We're gonna start dropping some shit next month. So
that's dope, man. You sound like you stay work. Like, where did you? Oh, let me ask you this: how did you get? First of all, like I spoke on earlier, your hustler spirit to get out here and grind like you do. But you obviously had to have, like, I don't know, good management or connections. Like, how are you making all this shit happen? Because there's people that's, you know, in the LA area and ain't doing that shit. You got shows all over LA, Moreno Valley, and you popping out here and there. Like, how did you get all this started, bro, and going the way you got it going, bro?
Honestly, in the you know, in the beginning, you know, I did the pay to play thing, you know, like, you know, people would be like, hey, I got this slot for this much. And I'd be like, damn, that's a lot of money, you know, and I would just hustle at work and I'd pay and I'd get on that shit. Sometimes I pay like 300, you know, and just to get my name out there and just book these shows. And then, you know, from that point on, like I said, I made a lot of promoters and stuff like that. I made a lot of connections with different people, and people started hearing my sound like, hey, you should come over here. So then I did that phase for a while. And then, you know, and then it went through the phase where, you know, just constantly, whenever I was on Instagram, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it wasn't about popping at girls or anything. Like, I would go and I would see a flyer and I would look for the promoter on the flyer or the artist on it, and I would DM them, and I would DM podcasts, and I would DM everybody. Every morning I would wake up early, like 4 a.m, drink my coffee, you know, smoke my little cigarette, and I'd be on there, bro, just hitting them up. And then, you know, doing that for a couple of years, now everybody hits me up. You know, and then now I get some paid gigs. Now I don't have to pay for shows. If it's not free, I'm getting paid for it. You know, so just kind of building that rapport. And even now, you know, I stay on it. you know, like, hey, you guys need this, you guys. And I went from, you know, that guy that goes on, the venue opens at 8 and they put me on at 8:15 when nobody's there type dude.
Right.
Now I'm headlining shows. You know what I mean? Like, you know, shout out to Two Souls Radio. You know what I mean? She books me and Jam Hits Music. You know what I mean? Like, I headlined another show for Two Souls last year, and you know, so she hit me up. So, you know, I'm gonna head out there and headline some shit for her. So, you know, just on the grind, man. Just on the grind, just getting hit up left and right. Like, this is my first podcast of this year, and then I go to Killing the Game podcast on April 15th, and then April 11th I go man, I forgot what it's called, but it's with Long Beach Carlos out in Orange County.
Yeah,
so
that's the home.
Yeah, so you know, they hit me up, so I'm booked on their show, and then I'm going to the Ventura Tide Pod after that. So April's gonna be all interviews. So it's gonna be like, you know, this interview, couple shows, and then April all interviews, and then back to the shows, you know. So just being consistent, you know, like I said, like I'm hungry, you know what I mean? Like now I'm more selective. I don't take everything. You know, I look at, you know, as an artist, I've learned location of the venue matters. What day the event is, you know what I mean? If it's on a Monday, it's probably not going to be packed. If it's in the cut somewhere, it's probably not going to be packed. I want to be somewhere where there's traffic in other clubs, so people mob out of one and into that one. And you know what I'm saying? So just doing my homework and just being hungry, just being consistent. You know, every day I'm on it, every day. You know, my goal, you know, in January is to get booked till December. So,
right. Dope. Let me ask you this, brother. How was it for you starting to move around when I don't know when you started moving around like that, but how was that for you going into different areas, going down here with places you're uncomfortable with, not only being in those areas moving around, but getting in front of crowds and performing in front of people, you know what I mean? How was that for you?
In the beginning, you know, it was just kind of like just kind of nerve-wracking, you know, like just trying to get used to it, just trying to find my sound, trying to find you know, just trying to be an entertainer, you know, just kind of move around a little bit, maybe work the crowd, not so much stay on the stage, but just like make people hear me, just go up to them when they're chilling at the bar or whatever it is, you know. And you know, even sometimes, like, you know, there's a lot of times too, like when I was like still drinking and stuff, I'd wild out and be jumping on the bar and shit, like just going crazy, you know. And just trying to you know, just try to build that, you know, that humbleness, that, you know, like I'm cool with everybody, you know. Like I know there's a lot of people that hate me, you know, like they might hit me on Instagram like, you suck, rap ain't for everybody. And I'm just like, hey, you know what, like I don't bite into negativity, you know. Like somebody make a diss track about me, I'm not gonna bite, you know what I mean, because that's not me, you know what I mean. Like that's like people can have their opinion, people could feel how they feel, and you know what I mean? It's just like I support other people. I share other people's stuff on my page that maybe don't even show love or support me. And that's cool. That's just who I am. You know what I mean? Like just trying to get back. I feel like that's important. And I feel like if more people did that, then more artists would be able to be put on instead of worrying about if this person's better than me or anything like that. When people start thinking like that, like you just limit yourself, you know? So it's like I don't pay no mind to like negativity, bro. I just try to just do me. You know, I do this for the passion, not the lifestyle.
Right. And some people hate because they can't do it, that part. But what I was gonna say too, when you step into this arena, bro, and rap, and now we have internet and all that, you gotta already know, you gotta have some tough skin, because it's gonna be, you know, of course you want all the love and you want the props and the people who say that's dope. But of course, you're gonna get the people that say, like you say, you suck, you whack, you know, all that shit you're gonna get. So you gotta have tough skin for this shit, because some people can break you, get mad, and crash out, and you know, all that shit that you don't need to do. But I mean, obviously, you gotta have tough skin. So obviously, you know that already.
Yeah. I mean, you know, just. You know, yeah, I mean, you know, like there's been times, you know, like, you know, I try to coach like my boy right here, you know, because sometimes like, you know, like we do shows and like some artists expect like to be a packed house, you know, even when you might pay $300 to open up for this huge artist or whatever, and it's not a packed house and people get discouraged, you know. So, you know, just thinking like, you know what, like no matter what, if there's 5 people or 500 people, you know what I mean? Like, we're going to go in there. We're going to give this our all. We're not gonna, worry about how many people are there. Even if there's 2 people, we're gonna give these 2 people a fucking bomb ass show, the same show we would give fucking 500 or 100 people. Right. So I think it's just going in there and just having fun with it, just enjoying ourselves, just stepping out of who we are on the day to day for that one day and just becoming somebody else, and then going back home and being a dad and working, and you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's not like, like I'm like a celebrity where I can't go out, but like for that one time, it's kind of like my alter ego. I can be somebody that I'm not on the day to day. And so I enjoy that, like for myself, like I said, just enjoying it for myself, and it comes along and it's just like, like people fuck with our sound. People fuck with us as, even if they don't fuck with our sound, they'll fuck with us as people. You know what I mean? Because like we fuck with everybody, if we're done performing, we don't just leave the club. We'll stay there. We'll listen to every artist after that and shake their hand and tell them keep going, or you know what I mean? Because I feel like that's important.
Right. Well, how do you feel about, even like I see you get around a lot and you're all over the place. How is the love in your own area, dude? Because sometimes it can either be all love or you can get all the hate from your area, but get all the love from other places. You know what I mean? It's just sad, but how was that for you guys?
I feel like, for me, it's just, I feel like, yeah, like a lot of my fan base is down south, there is people like from my area, you know what I mean, that do fuck with me and I fuck with them, and you know what I mean, things like that. But I feel like most of it comes from, out of the area, because they don't see themselves as competition with me. You know what I mean? They're like, he's not from here, like he's dope, like we fuck with him, and I think like, with our area, just, you know what I mean, there's just a lot of people see it as competition, and it's like, I'm in competition with myself. I'm trying to be better than me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not in competition. When I hear somebody, I don't go, oh, he's dope, I want to make a better track than him, or get, I don't trip off of mentions or followers or likes and comments. Like, that shit doesn't make like who I am. That's not going to stop me from doing what I'm doing. I got my mind made up, and like, so, to answer, on my end, that's how I feel. What do you think, Nessie, for you?
I have to agree with you on that one. I think, when it comes to our area, it's all about competition. So a lot of people don't support each other. It's real cliquey, and we do have a fan base here locally with people that really know us, but but not as much as you would think, being a small town. 805 isn't that big, not like LA and down south, but we do get a lot of love out of town because, like he said, we're not from there, and they hear us and they fuck with us. So it's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is.
I would have to agree too that's true, because what I've learned too is like, you do get most of your love from other people, because I don't know if it's like you say, it could be a competition thing, or it could be a lot of people, think they know you or already know you, and they don't want to see, like, they see you doing like, nah, fuck that, or he ain't all that, you know what I mean? Because they think they know you, you know what I mean? Where opposed to people that don't know you, they don't have an opinion on you because they don't know you. So all it is just they hear the music and hear what they like and like, oh, he's dope, she's dope. It ain't about opinion. A lot of people, when people think they know you already, and it's easier for them to hate. Just like they say, most people get killed and hurt, shot, all that in their own city, because those are the people that know them and have access to them and think they, it's just sad, you know what I mean? But that's the truth, So that is the beautiful thing about internet now and all this, that you can, spread your shit out there. You can get the love from people, man, who don't know you, don't have an opinion. They just like what they hear, like Nessie earlier. I said, I don't even know you, but I like your shit. You hard, so it's like, it's without opinion. I don't know you, opposed to someone that knows you. Yeah, she all right, but she this and that. I used to know her and she ain't shit. You know how people do. So it's like I like that part about it, So it's dope.
Yeah, it is just like people, like you were saying, like forming that opinion, like before I was sober, like I was a fool. I was doing shit I shouldn't have been doing, not taking care of my business, and a lot of people still view me as that person, or they're like, oh, he's gonna fuck up again. Like he's sober right now, but yeah, he gonna fuck up, you know. And it's not that I do it to prove anybody else wrong. It's just, you know, a conscious decision that I made because I feel like I can go further. I could do bigger and better things if I'm focused, you know, if I'm not in the club, you know what I mean? If I'm not drinking all the time or I'm not doing this, you know, kicking it or whatever, you know, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like more focused, real motivated. The shit that I'm writing right now is fucking crazy compared to, you know, shit that I had dropped, you know what I mean, before. So, I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? Like I said, I feel like when you go out of the area, like there's no competition. You know, there's a lot of people that I see, you know, a show in San Diego, and then I see them again in San Pedro, and they're like, damn, fool, like you over here too? Like, you know, so.
Right. People respect that too, that grind, bro. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing. So let me go back to you, Savv. So you must have been a fool, because I hear you like, you know, first early you said you got sober, you don't do anything, which I commend. Then you say, you know, like when I was, so you must have been a fool, huh?
Yeah, bro. You know, like I was like, you know, just like addicted.
Fool, Nessie?
just a little bit, just a little bit.
You know, just like going to jail and shit, and going to prison, and you know, doing drugs, just, you know, just disappearing for months at a time, and not going to the studio sessions, not showing up for video shoots, and getting booked for shows and not making, you know, like it's crazy, you know. So like, not only did I have to build my name, but I had to clean up a lot of shit, man. People didn't want to fuck with me. They're like, fuck that, don't book that motherfucker. He ain't even gonna show up. Like, you know what I mean? I've been want half the payment up front and shit. And like,
right.
I laugh about it today, but I mean, it wasn't okay back then, but now I can laugh about it because then people have forgiven me. So thank God, you know. So you know, just cleaning up my act, man. You know, like I'm more focused. Like I'm not trying to kick it, you know, with the homies on the block and drink and smoke, and you know what I mean. I'm not trying to hang out, you know, like just with random chicks and stuff like that, and just, you know what I mean. Like, just my focus is different, you know. Like when I'm drinking and stuff like that, or, you know, like, you know, doing shit I'm not supposed to be doing, it's like I'm not the same person. Like my hustle ain't this hard when I was like that, you know. So
hey, let me ask you this, man, because you know, you talked about being sober and you had, you know, drug problems and all that. When it comes to, I know your personal life, just kicking and partying, that's different. But when it comes to maybe making music, do you find it easier, like now that you're sober, do you have a clearer mind to make them? Because sometimes though you get, you know, kind of lit to do the music too, you know, just to have a, you know, when you're making your shit to go in the booth, you want to be a little lit to get that bigger, you know what I mean? So yeah. How does that feel opposed to being lit to being sober when you're maybe doing the music or recording? Like how is that process for you?
Man, I feel like it's better, you know what I mean? Like, cause when I wrote that Statement album, I was sober. Like I wrote that shit 100% sober. I was living in a sober living, and like, you know what I mean? I was super sober, just hitting the studio, writing music, going to work. My son was about to be born, you know? And then, you know, and then I definitely, you know, fell off the wagon, so to speak. After that, dropped some shit that was like, I mean, people liked it, but I can tell like that it wasn't me. So I don't really feel, I don't really feel like that enhances me. You know what I mean? Like I feel like maybe I thought it did, but then when I sobered up, I'm like, fuck, man, we gotta take that down, bro. That shit was like, man, I was lit last night. That shit was hard. And then like, you know what I mean? The next day I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I got a headache. I'm listening to that shit. I'm like, bro, we gotta remove this.
Right.
I'm on the distribution, like, hey, y'all need to take this shit off. Like, nah.
Sometimes
you know? I know Nessie has an opinion too on her end, because we've talked about this recently.
Yeah, actually, I was talking to Savv recently about being sober, because I as well am on the sober tip, and I'm struggling. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it real. I struggle writing music sober now because you know, getting my smoke on or getting a little sip on, I was able to loosen up, and the energy was there, and I had a lot to say. Now I'm kind of stuck, and I find myself really struggling trying to write music sober. I have released the last few songs I've released have been the first time I've done it sober, and it's taken a little bit longer, but I'm not going to stop. I'm definitely going to keep challenging myself to continue to do so. And like I said, this is my year. I'm coming back, but it's different. It's definitely going to be different material.
That's dope, and I'm kind of glad we even touched on it. I know we weren't going this route with this, right? But I'm glad we touched on this because this is important, like information and touchy. Because at the same time, you have now a generation of rappers. You know, I know you guys are a little older, like me. You're not that young, but we have a generation of rappers now that is the thing, right? To be on drugs, and you know what I mean, and they promote that, you know what I mean, and that's really all they do. You know what I mean? So to hear you guys speak on your battle and, you know, struggle through your journey, what do you think about even now, like the younger generation and how these rappers, like that's what they glorify, you know, being on drugs and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I mean, I try to speak on it as much as I can because even like when I do shows and stuff like that, you know, and people, you know, they be like, man, you ain't drinking, like you ain't smoking, you know, like that's cool, you know. They think like that, like that's cool, that's rare, you know what I mean? Because it's like, you know, being a sober artist, like it's rare, like there's not too many out there, you know. And so I always try to press the message, like, you know, to other artists, like you know what I mean, like you could still be dope, you know what I mean. I guess it just depends on your motive. Like if you do it for the lifestyle, then you're gonna live that lifestyle to the fullest because you want everybody to know, like we popping bottles, we smoking trees, we, you know, popping pills, sipping lean, whatever it is that you do, whatever your vice is, you know, like it doesn't have to be like that. You could still be dope, and not only that, but you like you could be reliable. You know, you might even be a better artist. You know, so like for any artist that is out there that live that lifestyle, like just try it once. Give yourself one sober show and see how you feel. You know, and I guarantee, you know, it's gonna be uncomfortable. But you might do a better job. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to take away from anybody's craft. You know what I mean? Like, I don't ever downgrade anybody, like I said, or look at anybody, you know, as less than anything or myself or anything like that. But, you know, just give it a shot, man. For any artist that's listening, like, give yourself a shot. Try to do a sober show with no drinking and smoking and see what happens.
Wow, that's dope. Again, I'm so glad we touched on this, man. I know we didn't plan to go on this route, but I'm just glad we touched on this because this is, you know, it gives people a different side and view of you guys as well. Because it's like you guys just spoke on, and then Nessie spoke on, like you're battling that right now, and a lot of people need to hear this, you know, and hear that because it's people that are battling as well their own addictions or whatever they are going through, and especially when you are an artist. You know what I mean? A lot of people do deal with, like me, you know, I used to, like the same way, you know, you feel you have to smoke or get, you know, just to get in there, you know what I mean? But later on, because I record too, I've been recording for years, and I've learned later, like more recent, like it's better for me to be like more sober even when I get on the booth and all that, because you're clear, everything is clear. Sometimes you just lit, you think it's all good, sometimes it is, but then like you say, you may the next morning like hear it later and like, nah, that wasn't it, you know what I mean? And you're not able to catch that sometimes, you know. So I think that's dope that you guys talk about that. I even see you guys, like, do you see, I know you're going to be doing a lot of interviews, I even see you guys doing maybe your own podcast, you know what I mean, being with your story and what you guys got going on and the music and the drug, like all that. You guys got a hell of a story, man, and people would love to hear it, man. I think that would be dope for you guys to maybe do your own podcast one day.
Yeah, man. I mean, definitely, you know, like, I mean, the possibilities are endless, you know, like, you know, just like with the merch and like you said, like podcasts and stuff like that. And, you know, just bringing on different people, you know what I mean? And, yeah, I mean, definitely, like, it's definitely not, you know, out of reach. You know what I'm saying? It's just one more thing, you know, to add, you know, to do. You know, I know a lot of artists. So, I mean, I know, like, I could get, you know, a lot of artists on there. Stuff like that, you know. It's just, you know, like I said, I mean, yeah, it's definitely possible in the near future.
Hey, that's another thing I want to ask you too. What are some of your, I know you've collabed already with some people you named, like, are dope. What are some of your maybe future collabs you would like to see happen, you want to see manifest, dream collabs, or just collabs you want to put on your bucket list? Go to both you guys.
Man, honestly, you know, like I said, we got the collab with Badass, the collab with Little Boosie Badass as well. Got the one with Yellow Hill. You You know, probably gonna do, you know, maybe like a collab with Brother Lynch and X-Rated. You know, I think that would be pretty hard. Yeah, man. I mean, just, you know, like I said, like whenever I open up for artists, you know, I've been, you know, I did some shit, well, some shows with RBL Posse. So I've been talking to Black C from RBL Posse. We're trying to get a beat together right now for that. You know, like I said, I like a lot of like old like 90s kind of shit, you know, Bay in LA, you know. So like for the Bay, maybe like a Mozzie track. Mozzie would be dope. Filthy Rich, and then, you know, like as far as like the LA area, you know, maybe like The Game, you know what I mean? Man, yeah, definitely like The Game, you know. And then like, you know, I like the old heads, man, you know, Sugar Free for sure. So.
Sugar Free, happy birthday. I'm a 90s guy too. I like the, you know, I'm really a hip hop guy, but 90s was to me, you know what I mean, that's the best era. And all those people you named were dope. Shout out to Game too. We got something new out right now with Big Hit Boys. Hey, it's a lot of good stuff out there. But I would love to see all of those collabs you said, man. I think that would be dope. Nessie G, how about you? What are some of your maybe dream? I don't like to say dream collabs out of reach. Something you would like to see happen. A collab you would like to make happen with who?
Yeah, actually, I actually just did one with Tayford. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, but I just did one with him. I'm excited about this Yellow Hill one with Savv and Yellow Hill.
Or Tayford? Tay up third?
What was that?
Who'd you say, Tayford or Tay up third? I know.
Yeah, Tayford.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he's from LA, I believe. He did some songs with Stupid Young, but
Long Beach.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, third. Yeah, that's the homie for sure. Okay.
Yeah. So I just did a track with him. I'm really into so much music right now. I don't even know who I want to collab with. I do know. I'm not sure if you heard of Baldacci. He's pretty hard.
From Florence.
Yeah. I love his music. I really want to reach out to him. Hopefully, get a collab. I tried to reach out to Misfit Soto. I was going back and forth with him. So hopefully I can get in there, but yeah, many opportunities.
How about like with female MCs? You would you like to do
man, I wish I could get on a track with Snow. That would be dope.
Right.
But yeah.
That's dope. Somebody said, Elliot said collab with G-Lew. Yeah, we got to get one in, Savv. You know, and Nessie, I would love to do that, you know. Future, yeah, for sure.
Now on the next album.
Yeah, we got to do that, bro. Let me go into this video. You spoke on a homie, rest in peace. I didn't even know he's resting in peace, but you guys got a video with the homie Melo. Tell us about this, and we're gonna go to that video.
Yeah, so Melo, he was the homie. Owl Entertainment was my label. I started it. I own it. I did all the paperwork and stuff on it. Made Nessie a co-owner. You know, when I started the label, I was like, okay, how am I gonna take over this game and really put us on the map? I said, okay, well, you know, we got me, you know, so, you know, like I'm a dude. I'm actually American Indian Apache, so I'm not Mexican. But then I was like, okay, we got Nessie. She a female and she Mexican. So there's the Mexicans. I got the Indian. TZ's white. We got the white boys. And then my homie Melo, you know, he's a brother. I was like, damn, we fucking them all up. We only missing an Asian, you know?
Right.
My boy, he looked
right.
Smoking shit. So I was like, damn, we good. Like we got every race, you know. And so put the homie on Melo. We started working on an album, started putting him on some shit. We shot this video. He's been in other videos, just kind of in the background. And you know, he was just struggling at the time, man. He was like living in his car, and you know, we were doing a lot of ciphers and putting them on and stuff like that with different artists in different places, and just trying to help him out, trying to help him help his mind, his mental state, you know, and help him, you know, just have some drive to get out of, you know, living in the car and you know, kind of get his life together, man. And so, you know, he didn't really have that opportunity, man. His life was cut short before his time, and you know, he went in for a surgery, and you know, and he never came out. You know, and it was just, so, you know, we dropped this video kind of in his memory. This is kind of like this was actually his song that he put together and wanted us to do with him. So this is, you know, his song.
Wow, rest in peace to the homie. Let's get into this right here. Y'all check this out.
Yes, sir. Fat Boy Slim, Melo for sure, Ali and T, Savv and Teasy, what up? Nessie G, I see you. You ain't ready, SB. You ain't ready. Let's fly. Roll around in my scraper, trying to get my paper. Middle finger out the window, fuck you to my haters. Ain't got time to see you later, I'm on the grind like a skater. I'm a father now, sorta like Darth Vader. Having kids is the greatest, and I'm feeling so elated that I'll make it to the top of the truck. Yeah, I'ma take, you know, changing my decision. All is what is missing. I can even make you change up your religion. Put your people for my men, red dot envy. Fuck what you into, this is what men do. Fucking with the family means we gon' just end you. The shit that I've been cut deep like a Genshin. Keep the pain aside. Giving the wings so I can fly. Yeah, I'm in the streets hustling, trying to get by. Stay puffing on the tree, trying to get high. Still wanna be me, and I'm wondering why. They won't look like me, walk like me. Grab a bad bitch, you gon' fuck like me. They won't be me. But why? They won't be me. Okay. They won't stack like me, get racks like me. Call up the plug, get a fat sack like me. They won't be me. Say what? They won't be me. Alright.
These motherfuckers can't do it like my team. SB paid attention, put us in the magazine. What's next? TVs and gold rings. Shout out to that bass scene. Yeah, that I mean, I'm off of that heen. Bitch Italian tea. Coming out of SB, we out here blazing the scene, stacking that green. Boy, you ain't like me. I'm a beast, you a hater, and ain't got no freaks, ain't got no cheese. With your whack ass beats, I put skinny in the lab, my whole team gon' eat. Keeping it real, it wasn't always this way. Had a hustle night and day with no food on my plate. Anger and hate, almost let it consume me. But I stay strong, held on, these labels pursue me. You ain't like me, so don't even try. I'm way too fly, fresh whip, bad bitch on my side. You ain't the haters, what you saying, but the hate's in your eyes. It's no surprise that we been here before. Doubled up, turned around, and now we back for more. And I don't speak this rap shit, boy, I'm preaching it. This is our house, y'all haters just leasing it. You's a bitch, you's a hoe, and you ain't like me. Double VSB, reppin' Ali and T, it's sad.
They won't look like me, walk like me. Grab a bad bitch, you gon' fuck like me. They won't be me. But why? They won't be me. Okay. They won't stack like me, get racks like me. Call up the plug, get a fat sack like me. They won't be me. Say what? They won't be me. Alright.
They wanna be like me, but they don't like me. All about my money, all cash, no Nike. Yep, in my white tee, yeah, bitch, I might be. Shot TZT, ain't like a damn fight me. Catch me in the bay, acting dumb, going hypey. Got 'em all turned like a safe with a right key. So caked up, where the fuck is my icing? Got 'em all shocked, you can call me white lightning. Yeah, keep it raw like some crudo. Rolling solo dolo when I'm hopping out of judo. Do it for my kudo, man, I'm talking sumo. Get up on my face, so you're gonna need a new nose. But who knows, why you always see me in some new clothes? Shorty hold me down, so you know she getting new toes. Kick it like judo, sit me like menudo. Easy crazy baby, but that ain't nothing new though. Hit him with the soup bones, I'm on fire lupo. Coming for the pie, so you're gonna suck my strudel. No time for new hoes, you softer than some noodles. Bitch, I'm a dog and you're some fucking poodles. Yeah, they wanna get like me against the world, but shout out to the wifey. Put it down nicely, coated in some ice cream. Still fuck the world in a motherfucking police.
Get like me, ho, I don't think so. You say you got bars more like a weak flow. Can't hang, so you spit my game's deep throat. You counting dollars while I'm out here counting tree notes. Not from the bay, but I still get dumb. My smell's so cold, make your face go numb. Pussy so good, you know I get that ass sprung. Don't stop, yeah, I ain't ready to come. Team OE, so you better stop tripping. Money on my mind, so you know I stay flipping. Faded off the Henny, so I'm swerving when I'm dipping. Killing them bars, so it's murder I'm committing. I'm not Queen B, you haters try to impose. I'm so addictive, I just hire the dose. I'll keep you feeling, bitch, go powder your nose. This Nessie G, that out queen, no, you'll never dispose.
They won't look like me, walk like me. Grab a bad bitch, you gon' fuck like me. They won't be me. But why? They won't be me. Okay. They won't stack like me, get racks like me. Call up the plug, get a fat sack like me. They won't be me. Say what? They won't be me. Alright.
Be me. Hey, that's hard. I like homie too. Teasy. What's his name? Teasy.
Yeah, TZ.
Yeah.
Hey, TC, he hard too. I like that dude, man. I was digging his shit on that one, man. You know what I mean? I heard him before, but I like that. I like the homie, man. He was doing his stuff too, man. All you guys got off again. Nessie got off on there. You did your thing on there, Savv. That was pretty dope, man. You know what I mean? No, and it definitely like Elliot said had a bay. They had like a bay feel to it. Really, that was like a bay. I know they're gonna love that in the bay. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And tomorrow we heard you already. We're not doing all that, bro. Just kick it, homie. But that was dope. And like I said, everyone had their own thing on that one. Like and then like I said on that one, TZ really stuck out. I was listening. I was like, yeah, he did his stuff on that. So that was pretty dope right there. I like that right there, man. And rest in peace to the homie, man, Melo, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he was definitely coming up, man. Like, you know, we have a bunch of ciphers and stuff like that. That's on YouTube, and you know, he was dope. You know, he was dope. You know, he had a lot of ideas, but he needed me to make him follow through. You know, he'd be like, we should do this and that, and then I'm like, let's fucking do it then, right now.
Right.
Let's record it right now. You know, because you know, I mean, I'll go do a show and then go to a studio session, or you know, like one time we did like a 12-hour. Like a 12-hour studio session. You know what I mean? We were there from like fucking 12 hours straight, just recording, you know? Right.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. I like the whole get down, man. I like the whole get down. And that was like we said, we that was the videos. I had a couple more. Hold on. I just want to bang. Let me see. Tripping. What off that Statement album? You got some bangers on the Statement, bro. Like what else can we bang off of that you want to hear? I like
WYD is pretty hard.
WYD.
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh, what you doing? Okay, let's do that right here, man. Okay. Big Savv, man. WYD? What you doing? Let's go.
Yeah, it's Young Savv and I'm back. What? Entertainment. Stepped out the pad in my chucks and white tee, out hat to the back and my neck so white sheet. Headed to the function with my click and I was on. Everybody doubted, said I never make it dead wrong. I'm put on, now my team way strong to the break of dawn. We gon' get our boogie on, hustle to the early morn. Don't think you been sleeping on the savage, causing havoc, laying in the rappers like a fucking hammock. If I want the fucking planet, I can have it. Only God can stop my violent habit. Ain't even in my promise, still twice as savage. I'm getting cabbage, yeah, I gotta have it. I ain't fucking with these silly rabbits, picking up your bad habits. How did I manage to cause so much fucking damage? You've been a fan since day one and that's been established. Tell me what you doing nowadays, probably nothing. Still hating and waiting for your break. We hustling. Tell me what you're doing nowadays, probably nothing. Still hating while we out here getting paid. Hustling. Tell me what you're doing nowadays, probably nothing. Still hating and waiting for your break. We hustling. Tell me what you're doing nowadays, probably nothing. Still hating while we out here getting paid. What you mean I ain't dishing? Got that Sony push, and now my whole label lit, got my whole town hooked. To get your pins and markers in, cause this one's for the books, one for the crooks. You better open your eyes up, look, it's me. I'm here to stay and I ain't going nowhere unless it's up to the top. I know it seems unfair, but with my grind and my stride, I'll be long right there, so beware. Cause we coming up quick with that ill spit team on that real shit. So you know we kill shit, spit it how I live it. If you want some, come and get it. Money making mom stay, hustle till I get it. I'm with it so much of business cause I'm handling mine. And treating skinny beats like a fucking 9 to 5. And I ain't rich, I'm still broke, no lie. But I ain't trying to get rich, I just wanna survive. Making enough to give back and for my son I provide. Hustling, tell me what you're doing nowadays, probably nothing. Still hating and waiting for your break. We hustling, tell me what you're doing nowadays, probably nothing. Still hating while we out here getting paid. Hustling, tell me what you're doing nowadays, probably nothing. Still hating and waiting for your break. We hustling, tell me what you're doing nowadays, probably nothing. Still hating while we out here getting paid.
That's another banger. Let me do one more. Hold on. I'm gonna keep this shit cracked. Let me see. Back before Nessie G's on this one. Yeah. Let's go.
Flatline, you all in football philosophy. Smarter than Socrates, team deep like soccer teams. Knocking out your front teeth, hit hard like drum beats. Alley and T, man, we harder than you ever be. Fuck with me and find your ass floating in the fucking seat. Double D, I'm a cold piece, contagious like a cold sneeze. Mayor of the town, so you know I got my own keys. Ho, please, can't control me, so give me 4 feet. Though this ain't Miami, but you still feel the fucking heat. Trigger finger squeeze as I aim at all my enemies. Rock them to their knees like a Muslim screaming, Lord, please. Only thing I chase is green. What the fuck fuck you mean? Every verse is fire, a murderous rhyme supplier. Lay my shit down like fertilizer, higher than skydivers. Time to play the piper. Yes, I'm that sniper. Been facing indictments since I was in diapers. Back before my out days, we hustle harder to get paid. Hustle harder to get paid. We hustle harder to get paid. Back before my out days, we hustle harder to get paid. Do this in a major way, now my team is okay. Back before my out days, we hustle harder to get paid. Hustle harder to get paid, we hustle harder to get paid. Back before my out days, we hustle harder to get paid. Do this in a major way, now my team is okay.
Nessie G up on the mic, spitting game when I keep it tight. Fuck with me, it's on site. Me and my team, we're down to fight. I'm up all night, serving fiends. What you want, what you need, I got it all black, white, and I got that crystal clean. Fuck it, games got me stressing. Fuck depression, another session. Don't split it in my lungs, coughing with aggression. Never learn my lesson, gripping on my Smith & Wesson. Got skinny on the beat, so there's gonna be a session. Shit's getting critical. Obviously we're lyrical, spitting flows, doing shows town to town, so you know we stacking dough. Nessie's down to bust a lick, so you know I'm with it, yo. I'm sick of all these bro codes, acting like they know dough. Speaking up on Nessie G, bitch, that's a no-no. If you're gonna say my name, keep it on the low-low. I don't need no backup, bitch, you'll get slapped up. Told you not to act up, bitch, back that ass up. Nessie G, not bring the pain, swerving as I'm switching lanes. Tat it up, don't give a fuck, burn you up like propane. Low to the brain, season of the sick, and I'm so strange.
Back before my out days, we hustle harder to get paid. Hustle harder to get paid. We hustle harder to get paid. Back before my out days, we hustle harder to get paid. Do this in a major way, now my team is okay. Back before my out days, we hustle harder to get paid. Hustle harder to get paid. We hustle harder to get paid. Back before my out days, we hustle harder to get paid. Do this in a major way, now my team is okay. Before my out days, I was spitting over Dre. They still had fire, but I kept it on a low flame. Now I'm octane and beats like propane, dope like cocaine. Rearrange the whole game with shit that I say off the top like toupees. And I don't really give a fuck what you say or even how you feel. I ain't even got a deal. Wheels spinning like a Ferris wheel. Eskimo flow so cold, make your bones chill. Flyer than an eagle, rolling in the Regal. Got that cancerous style with a great white ego. Illegals, my business, so don't try the distance. Got more gifts than Christmas, your crew can't get with this. Cause my crew's the sickest, cutthroats leave them stitches. Got niggas and bitches that's sleeping with fishes. Yo bitch on my wish list, my diamonds they glisten. Should pay more attention, shut the fuck up and listen. Or prepare to meet my henchmen, I'm lynching the game. Now these hoes know my name and my team's getting paid. Hustle click is my game, get the fuck out my way. Back before my out days, we hustle harder to get paid. Hustle harder to get paid. We hustle harder to get paid. Back before my out days, we hustle harder to get paid. Do this in a major way, now my team is okay. Back before my out days, we hustle harder to get paid. Hustle harder to get paid. We hustle harder to get paid. Back before my out days, we hustle harder to get paid. Do this in a major way, now my team is okay. Back before my out days, we hustle harder to get paid. Hustle harder to get paid. We hustle harder to get paid. Back before my out days, we hustle harder to get paid. Do this in a major way, now my team is okay.
Yeah, yay. Another banger right there. That's the homie Savv, Nessie G. And who else is that on that one right there?
It's just me and her.
Oh, that was just you guys. So at the end, wait, man, you went off on that one, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was actually the first track I've ever done. That was the first one that put me on.
Wow. I could tell too, because you know what, really, I could, now that I'm listening more to your stuff, I could tell that one right there was like a little, you were like getting into your, you know what I mean? How you like feeling it out, opposed to some of the other ones I heard earlier, you were like all the way comfortable, you know what I mean? So that was dope too, but I could just tell now that you say that, you know what I mean? So that's dope right there. That's dope, man. I love the story. You went in on that one though, Savv. I gotta give you props on that one, bro. You know what I mean? Real talk, bro. That was hard, man. Real talk. And the homegirl, Elliot said this one got the RBL flow. You know what I mean? Shout out to RBL Posse, homie Black C.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Dope. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. Man, we got Nessie G, Big Savv, Dangerous. So we talked about 2024. So we got shows coming up. Like you said, you're booked all the way up to April. You're going to be doing a lot of podcasts and interviews, and the music. You said, again, you guys are working on an album now. What tell us about that again, please.
Yeah. So we have a bunch of songs that like I said, that we've been kind of holding on to, you know, because like the hard part is like with her not being able to bounce out to pop out as much. It's like a lot of people like to hear us together. So like the songs that we do have together, you you know what I mean? Like we just been holding on to them. So now that she's ready to come back out, things are more situated, and the kids are a little older, babysitters, things like that. We're just gonna pop out more. We're gonna drop the music. Like I said, we got the collab with Yellow Hill, we got the collab with Badass. You know what I mean? We got some stuff with Blocks coming out. And then we're gonna work on some stuff, just me and her. You know what I mean? Like just some more club banger type shit. So yeah.
Right. And let me say this. I'm sorry. I hate to do this shit, right? The rest of the bullshit. But tomorrow, man, please, homie, like you already said what you said. Respect, homie. You got your opinion, but we don't keep pushing it, especially if you're in here saying you representing God and preaching positivity. Don't come with the negativity, bro. That's all I ask, man. Have your opinion, but okay, we heard you already. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's dope, man. Nessie G, Savv, the homie back there. Do you have anything coming out together, or you got your own thing, bro? Black. What's your name again? I'm sorry.
Belo, Blocks. It's all good, man. No, you can. I go by.
Sorry,
yeah, say whatever is pleasure.
Sorry, bro. I just gotta.
Honestly, besides my album that I have myself, I mean the song that me, Savv, Nessie have, which is the Sugar Free remix. Yeah, I mean that's about it right now. Besides my solo ones that I've been constantly posting like I always do for the community. So that's my main thing right now.
Denise, what up? That's what's up. That's dope. Man, I gotta go back to Nessie G. What up, Big D? I gotta go back to you, Nessie G. I'm gonna stay on you, girl. You dope. I just want to encourage you. It's not me. Like everything I'm saying is coming from a real place. Like I really think you're dope, and this is talking to you too, Savv. Like really push her, encourage her to get even better and keep coming, because I'm telling you, you got something. When I first heard it, I'm really enjoying it coming from a female. I like to hear coming from a female real dope stuff, and you got that. You got it. I don't think you can get better. You know what I mean? Because I heard even like you just showed me your first track. I could hear you already got it, but you were coming into it, and then hearing more tracks, you got it. You know what I mean? So continue to get better. You know what I mean? Keep pushing. Don't be discouraged. Don't listen to the haters. You're going to have the haters. You're going to have the people. Even you, Savv, you know this by now. Like we talked about earlier, you got to have tough skin. It's going to be haters that's going to talk shit and all that, but you got to keep pushing. And even if it's haters, even all that, it's always something for everyone. You can have 10 people that hate you. But you can have 20 people that love you. You know what I mean? It's something for everyone, so it may not be for you, but that's cool. Go listen to what you want to listen to, but it's somebody that's gonna rock with what you're doing, man. So you got to keep that in mind. You know what I mean? And don't worry about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. I am.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Like I said, like like I mean, like we're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Like just there was a couple of times, like during last year, like where I was sick, and I'm like, hey, I'm booked for these shows. I need you to pull up, and she would go take care of it. You know what I mean? And so it's like we're able to represent for each other on a separate level. Just trying to get get her involved with like all female things. You know what I'm saying? So she could connect with other females. There's some events that are just all females. So she could connect with other females, start collabing with other females. You know what I mean? Because like most of her fan base it's males.
Right.
And so
let me ask you guys this, and not to get too. I want to ask you earlier, but I don't know. Not to get all in your business, but how do you guys? Like I said earlier, I respect what you guys are doing. It's beautiful to have that family unit, But how do you guys, like you said, you're not together anymore, but how do you guys balance that part, going out there doing the music, doing stuff, but you're together but not together? Obviously, you guys have that. How does that work? I'm just curious.
To me, he's like my best friend. You know what I mean? Like nobody knows the struggles I've been through like Savv, and we've got kids together. So it's just really having that friendship, co-parenting, the respect for each other. To me, it's all good. Like I don't like it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? He's a good dude, and he knows I'm a good woman. We're good together. We work good together. We co-parent great, so it just works out like that. That's my opinion.
Right. I think it's dope. Like I said earlier, I was just wondering how does really that work. You know what I mean? Because obviously you
Yeah,
guys.
there's definitely haters when it comes to us. You know that people are always going to try to be in our business, but we don't pay no mind to that. We keep on moving.
That's what's up. That's beautiful, man. I love what you guys are doing. You know what I mean? Keep doing it to the fullest. Don't stop. Don't let nobody stop you guys. You ain't doing it anyway, because just hearing what you got going on, Savv, like how you hustling and grinding, bro, booked up. Like I said, there's people really out here who are quote unquote supposed to be somebody ain't doing it like you doing it, man. So salute to you, bro. You know what I mean? Real talk, homie.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. You know, and like I said, it's just all about like being persistent, you know, like not waiting for people to tap in with me, but me tap in with them. You know what I mean? Like, and just trying to get my name out there, like, bro, take a chance on me, you know, and I did that for many years. And then now, like, you know, since the beginning of this year, it's just like, man, I'm getting hit up every day. Like every day, some news popping up. Like, boom, you want this, you want that, come over here. You know, we love to have you and stuff like that, you know, and so I appreciate that. You know, it lets me know like that my hard work is, you know, it's paying off. You know what I mean? And like I said, you know, like the homie said too, like, you know, we do this for the passion. You know, I mean, sometimes we might get a little paid show, but at the end of the day, it's like we still work a 9 to 5, right, you know, right. Or
real life out here.
It's real life, man. And you know, just trying to, you know, just stay positive and stay humble and not let anybody like you know, deter me or us, you know, like from our path or get in between us because you know they're jealous or you know what I mean, or like, you know, and you know what it is too, it's just like a lot of like people, you know, that have kids together or that like are in relationships, like they don't have like what we have. Like, yeah, we're a mom and dad, but like we share the same dream and we live it together. And a lot of people don't have that, you know, and so, you know, a lot of people don't want to see that and will do anything they can to try to make a wedge to stop that.
Right. Wow. That's beautiful, man. Do you guys have, I don't want to like go there with it, but I just gotta ask, do you guys have any spiritual inspirations? Like, are you guys like, or, you know, how do you feel about, like, you have any spiritual connections? Do you guys believe in the higher power? Like, how do you guys, what keeps you guys just going? You know what I mean? Because it's a struggle out here. You know, you got to have something, man, you know, to, you know, hold you down, bro.
Yeah. I mean, definitely, you know, for me, it's like, you know, I definitely have a higher power, which is God. And, you know, like it's important for me to stay in tune with him because, you know, especially being sober and stuff like that, you know, you speak about that, you know, having a higher power, believing in something greater than ourselves, you know what I mean? Whatever that looks like to you, you know what I mean? So, you know, and just, you know, constantly praying and just constantly being thankful for everything, you know, no matter what it is, you know what I mean? Just, you know, just appreciating things, you know, that a lot of people don't appreciate, you know, like, you know, just having a place to live, running water, lights, food. You know, a lot of people don't have those simple elements.
The small, exactly. I'm glad you said that the small things we take for granted, the small things, bro, just to be able to get up and walk, go to the restroom, look in your refrigerator, small things a lot of people don't have, bro. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't even have these small things that we take for granted. So all glory be to God. I'm glad you guys, you know, I just had to ask you that, and I'm glad, man. You know?
Yeah, no, 100%. You know, I feel like, you know, there was a lot of things that have happened to me, and a lot of people, you know, that I've known over the years that aren't here anymore. You know, and I don't second guess why. You know, I know that there's a bigger plan for me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just you know, being blessed, just being thankful, like I said, for the little things, being thankful that I'm still here today, that I didn't lose my mind or lose my life, you know, before my time was up. And just, you know, just praying, man, just being thankful for everything, you know, praying before shows, you know what I mean? Praying on the way to shows, thanking them for the show after, like, because even those things, they're not mandatory. Like that, like that. I don't just deserve that because people think I'm a good rapper. Like, no, like those are all blessings. Like everything in life is a blessing. Even to be able, you know, and just changing the mind state, you know, like when I wake up about 4 a.m. I go to work at 6 a.m, you know, and when people ask me like if I can hang out, I don't say I have to go to work. I say I get to go to work tomorrow at 6, because even working, I get to go to work. I don't have to do shit, but I get to go to work. I get to wake up and make money. And a lot of people don't have it like that. People be like, fuck, I gotta go to work. You don't have to do shit.
Preach, bro. Preach. That's a fact. Sometimes we even take work. I'm gonna tell you this. Even times we even take work for granted, man. I gotta get up and, man, some people don't got a job, man. You know what I mean? And you don't feel that till you can't pay these bills or a car note or whatever you got going, even the lights or get some food, you know. So even work we take for granted sometimes. Real talk. You know what I mean? So, man, we gotta be thankful for it all. And I'm glad we're touching on these other subjects besides the music, because we it's still real life. We all live real life. None of us are, you know, so we got to keep it real with the people, man. We have to keep it real. So,
yeah, man, definitely, you know, and I feel like it's, you know, these platforms, like, you know, for like, you know, artists, like, you know, we should use our platforms for these kind of things, you know, for these kind of discussions, like, yeah, the music is good and everything, but like, you know, at the end of the day, like, who blessed you with that gift? God did.
God did it.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't like a guy and a girl got together and was like, let's make a rapper. It's like, nah, like, you know what I mean? Like, it could have been, you know, like my mom and dad could have just been drunk as fuck and just did some shit, and I was made, but I was blessed with the gift, you know, and in order for me to use my platform for the right reasons, not only to help other artists, but to use this platform to be able to speak about, you know, God, sobriety, the real struggles of life, just being thankful. You know what I mean? Because, you know, there's a lot of people, you know, with mental health issues. There's a lot of people with drug addiction. There's a lot of people, you know, who go through things. And if they had somebody that gave them inspiration, or somebody that still had their back, because when we go through our troubling times, a lot of people, we get to see who people really are, because a lot of people will leave you and be like, damn, that fool's on drugs. Like, don't fuck with them. Go keep driving, you know? And it's like, nah, you know what I mean? Like you need to stop, man. Speak something. You know, sometimes the people just need to hear a good morning when you walk by them. They might be like, damn, that changed my whole course of my day, man. Thank you. Right. You know what I mean? That somebody, you know, just out of the blue was just like, you know, hey, you look beautiful today, or whatever it is, you know, like that can change somebody's whole perspective on that day, you know. And it's like, so, you know, I just like, I'm grateful, you know, when I get to do interviews like this, and be able to use my platform, you know, like, and, you know, just, you know, I think maybe this year too, I might try to work on some more positive music, you know, not so much like the turn up, but more of the message kind of story, you know, like the things that I talk about.
Hard. Let me intervene because I deal with that too. And, you know, overall, that's going to be the music you appreciate more later, you know, and other people, because I know the turn up stuff is cool and we want to make a hit, you know, and I even struggle with that, you know, but I find it more when you have those ones, because those may not hit more, but trust me, later on, those are going to be the ones people appreciate you more about when they hear some real stuff, struggle, you know what I mean, and all that, opposed to the turn up, because, you know, we could turn up anytime, but look at some of the greatest, like Tupac is to this day one of the greatest. Everyone loves him, and they love him more because he had the struggle songs, the stuff you can feel. That's what made Tupac the greatest, bro. It wasn't because he had How Do You Want It and Hit 'Em Up. We loved all that, but we loved Tupac, Dear Mama, and you know, all this, so many tears, and you know what I mean, where you feeling that pain, homie. You feel me?
Yeah. So he was the voice of the streets, you know. He touched on subjects that other people didn't touch on. You know, so you know, like,
it wasn't scary, because a lot of rappers be scared to do that. They want to. It's easier to turn up and give the people that, but they're scared to show their vulnerable side. That's what made Tupac great.
Yeah, because they feel like if they touch on, like, you know, the more sensitive subjects, you know, and I feel like it could help people, you know, especially people, you know, with mental health issues, you know what I mean, especially you know, right other now. People. You know what I mean? Like they may not hear my message unless they watch the interview. But if I'm, you know, making songs about the struggles. You know, I'm making songs about, you know, struggling with addiction and sobriety and things like that. You know, then I could touch more people, like you said, because they might listen to it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And even in their dark times, they might just be like, man, you know, I'm just gonna put this little jam on, and whether it's, you know, just within themselves, you know what I mean? And they can still have a banging ass beat to it, something you can knock in the car, you know, like J. Cole, for instance, you know what I mean? Like his shit be hard, man. Like Middle Child and all that, like niggas be catting me like, bro, like, that shit slaps, and it's real life.
Real life. I'm glad you mentioned that, because J. Cole is one of the very few that we get that from, because, you know, nobody raps like that no more. So to hear him do it and be on a big, like he's big, that's rare right now, you know. So I commend J. Cole, and I commend the people for accepting him, because we rarely get that anymore. It's very rare you're gonna get some conscious type rap, you know what I mean, and it be accepted. So shout out to J. Cole. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Man, the people see the people are that's why I'm glad again we touched on this, man. We gotta touch on the real topics, man. And I'm glad we got to go down this lane, because again, it gives people another side of you. Like, we're hearing all the music, but we get to hear from you personally, Savv, and you, Nessie, you know, and Savv, like, you have a real testimony, bro. Like, being, like you said, your struggle with the drugs and all that, and overcoming that, and being sober now, you have a real testimony, man. You know, so I encourage you to, you know, to speak that testimony, bro. That's gonna bring the people even more closer to you, and you, Nessie G, because they're already gonna love you, Nessie. Just you know, you're a dope. I'm gonna keep saying, I'm gonna give you your props, but to hear you as well speak on your struggles, you know, people want to hear that.
Yeah, and that's why in my music too, like you heard in that song 5150, like I struggle with mental health. So it's like I like to put that out there so people know that they're not alone, and I put that in my music. I speak about my life and what I know, you know.
Dope. Testify, yeah. So
yeah,
man, go ahead,
real quick, we dropped so back like a few years back, we were really buzzing in Santa Barbara, and they put us in the Independent, which is like the local little like newspaper kind of thing. From there, they actually did a documentary on us, and it's called Taking Flight, The Life and Times of Owl Entertainment. And it was me, Nessie, and Teasing. We sat down with the producer, and we went in depth about the drugs that we used, about how we were acting while we were on it. And it basically starts off like each of us sharing our story, and then going into the music where we're at now in the studio and everything. And we got to actually go to the movie theater, because it was in the Santa Barbara International Film Festival, and we got to sit in a movie theater and watch our shit on a big screen. So that's on YouTube too. So for anybody who wants to see it,
about to ask, where can we find this? I want to go watch this.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, on the Owl Entertainment YouTube.
Send me that link in my DM, Savv, please.
I will.
Okay, that's dope. I want to go look at that, because I'm really into you guys now, and I want to hear more. Like you said, and if you can, I would love to see that, man. And like, I'm just really, I really just like sincerely, bro, respect what you guys got going on. I love the family unit, how you guys, you know, keeping it pushing like that, man. I love that part. Even though you're not together, but you guys make it happen still, and have that respect, and your story, and the dope music, and, you know, like Ness, again, I love what you're doing, seriously. You know, so I just love everything you got. The homie TZ, what is it? Tell him.
Yeah, just two letters, T and Z.
I said G-Lew say he dope. I love that last song I heard. The homie went off on that. I fuck with him. You know what I mean? The white boy doing his thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to him, TZ. You know, rest in peace to Melo. You know, and everybody. You guys got a dope thing going on, man. Anything else? This was an incredible interview, by the way, too, man. I not even an interview, conversation. I hate to say interviews, conversation. But anything else you guys want to, like, we didn't speak on, you want to talk about that we did not touch on, you know what I mean, or you want to leave the people with?
Yeah, man. You know, I just want to send a shout out to my boy, Playboy Silent Dream from Artesia Records, man.
That's my boy. I just had him on here a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that's my boy, man. I've done some shows with him, and he's the one who put, you know, kind of made this happen, you know. And so, you know, like, man, like, you know, I just appreciate him. He's in the studio right now with Misfit Soto. I just talked to him, so, you know, he's doing this shit. And yeah, I mean, we got a bunch of songs too. He's always trying to get. He's like, man, come stay for the weekend, and we're gonna bang an album. Like, You know, so I gotta
That's
get out there, man. I gotta
cool.
go work with him.
Silent is
So
he's a good dude, man. Silent Dream, he's a good dude, man. Shout out to the homie, man.
yeah,
Real-
yeah. He's real, man. We connected on a real level. I did a show with him a couple years back. We just been friends ever since, man. Just tapping in, saying how you doing and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, man, you know, I just want to, you know, I want to give a shout out, you know, my homie Blocks right here, man. He's on the up and up. You know what I mean? Look out for him. He got that real
interview with you solo, bro. I mean, we're gonna set that up.
For sure, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. He got that like that real Central Coast kind of funk sound to him and shit. You know what I mean? So, but he meshes good with us. Like we mesh good. You know, so you know, shout out to Blocks. Shout out to the homie Enemy. You know, out in the Oxnard. The homie Chucky, the homie Chubbs. Shout out to Real Quick though. That's my boy. He's a comedian, but he has a podcast too. And you know, I've been on his shit a couple of times. You know, it's just a lot of people, man, that I'm just thankful for that have been a part of my career because I'm just an artist. I didn't do none of this by myself. You know, I put in a lot of the work, but it takes a team, man. It takes, you know, relationships. It takes knowing people and just building a good rapport with people, you know, and so, you know, just, you know, I'm real thankful, man. I'm thankful for the people that tapped in. You know, I hope you guys continue to follow our journey and, you know, we just continue, you know, just to spread that love and just be on the right path, man, and just do this thing for the community, you know.
That part. Man, once again, we got Big Savv, Dangerous, Nessie, G, homie Blocks back there. Man, this was incredible right here. I'm glad we got to chop it up and, you know what I mean, break bread together. This was great, man. I really enjoyed this conversation with you guys, and I wish nothing but the best and success, continued success for you guys, and hopefully we can collaborate. We got to hook up, Savv.
Let's do it.
Send me something, or I'll send you whatever. You know, we got to make it happen, man. You know, and Ness, you got to get on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
for sure.
make something happen, man. So in closing, what do you guys want to leave the people with? Anything else, Ness? Give you a shout out, Savv. Anything else you guys want to leave the people with?
Well, honestly, for Nessie, you want to go real quick?
No,
Ladies first.
I'm grateful to be. I'm just grateful to be on the show tonight. I don't really get too much exposure, so I appreciate you having me on the show, and thank you, Savv, for putting me on. And I'm just excited to work. Let's do it.
That part.
Yeah, I want to appreciate you for having me on here. You know, appreciate Savv, Nessie G. You know, 2024 is our year. I want to say shout out to my people that are locked up. Shout out to people that are no longer here. Shout out to my mom and dad, and shout out to my 2 boys and my wife.
That part, man.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Yeah, man. You know, like I said, man, I'm thankful. Like, you know, I'm just gonna continue going hard. You know, I don't feel like I just stay going hard. Like I don't feel like this year I'm gonna go harder, but I am gonna do some things differently. I think last year I focused more on the shows. This year I'm gonna kind of mix it up a little bit, try to drop some videos, more visuals. You know, I'm big on the visuals. I feel like more people will watch a visual before they listen to a song. And man, just maybe tap in, you know, pray, you know, do some deep soul searching and praying, and you know, write some shit that, you know what I mean, that's gonna hit home, you know, for some people. And I know, like, just being sober and just believing in God and stuff like that, you know, I know people at my church, they be trying to flip me. They be like, man, you should rap for Jesus. And I'm like, man, hold on, man. It's maybe one day, but
it's a process. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, that, you know, and they're like, and I'm like, well, I don't want to do that unless I'm going to do that wholeheartedly.
Yeah, you got to be sincere with it. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to, you know, like be in the club rapping about shaking ass one day, and then, you know, Sunday I'm on stage with the pastor talking about God. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to do, you know, when that time comes and I make that transition, it's going to be a all the way transition if that happens, you know.
Right. That's what's up. I respect that too, because that's something you can't play with. You know, I was speaking about this too, like that balance and struggle, you know, me the same way. Like, I really want to live for God these days, bro. I'm older. I've been through it all. I've done it all. I really want to live for God, but it's a struggle to still, you know, live life in the way you're accustomed to living, you know, opposed to being it's just a struggle. I would say that, you know what I mean? But in the end, that's what I want, so I get it. But it has to be real. Like you said, that's something you can't play with,
Yeah. And the good thing is like we're able to make mistakes and be forgiven for our sins, because God didn't come for the people doing good. He came for the prostitutes and everybody else. So, I mean, we in good hands. He came for us. We're the people he came for. So, you know what I mean? Even if we make mistakes or whatever, we have the option at the end of the day to right our wrongs. So today doesn't matter tomorrow. Tomorrow's a fresh start. And we might make some mistakes tomorrow too and stumble a little bit, but we have the option to be able, and not a lot of people, everybody has the option, but not everybody wants to take advantage of the opportunity. We're no different. It's there for everybody.
Right. And that's the thing that makes God so good. He lets you do that, to go through that. He don't just shut you down and you know what I mean? He lets you do what you want to do, you know what I mean? And get it right how you want to, because we weren't made perfect. And that's why he died for our sins. Because, you know what I mean? So that like you said, man, well said.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that's it, y'all. G-Lew Show, another classic conversation. Nessie G, Savv, Dangerous, the homie Blocks is in the back, and this was incredible, man. Thank you guys again for coming on my panel. It was an honor. You know what I mean? Everything, like I told you before, I'm loving what you guys are doing. Keep pushing, don't stop. Nessie G, you just keep pushing, getting better, because I think you have something to offer for the females, for sure. And like I said, the whole thing you guys got going, the family unit, I really respect it, and I want to see you guys do more. I want to see you guys do like a podcast too. I would love to hear more of your story. I think you guys have a real story that people want to hear, and especially the background and all that of what you guys whole get down. I think people need to hear that,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring you on the first episode. We're gonna interview you.
Do it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, man.
Bro, we tapped in.
Yes,
man.
Sir.
Thank you guys again, man. And anytime you guys want to come back, you're welcome. Anytime, whenever you're ready to promote or do whatever you got going on, man, you're welcome to come back on, bro.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, classic. Much love, respect. Savv, Dangerous, Blocks. Nessie G. Make sure you go follow them. They're on IG. Nessie G. What is it? Give them your IG and all your handles, please, one more time.
It's Nessie_G8051 on IG.
And then mine is at Savv Dangerous. That's SAVV Dangerous.
And mine is at BLOKKZ Official.
That part, you heard it right there. Oh, and Elliot asked earlier, what was the name of that the link for that YouTube where you guys are talking about your story again? She wants to go check it out.
Oh, okay. So it's on Owl Entertainment, the YouTube. So I could send the link. I'm gonna send the link to you, G-Lew, and then if they're tapped in with you, you could just shoot it around to everybody if it's easier to find that way. Because we got a lot of content on there, so you might have to dig.
Okay, yeah, dope. So I'll post it when we post it. I'll try. No, what I'll do, I'll leave it in the description of this episode right here once I get it. So you guys check it out.
Taking Flight.
Taking Flight.
I just sent it to you.
Okay, cool. So I got it. I'm gonna post it in here. And once again, man, great. What up, JoJo? And everybody, okay, we got it right there in the description, the link right there. You guys can hit that link right there. DD just put, what up, JoJo? And thank you to everyone who supported this show tonight, man. There was a lot of good people in here in the chat and appreciated the story and the music and everything. We had a couple one hater. I ain't gonna say a couple. So, you know what I mean? But thank you to everybody who supported tonight, man. Much love and respect. You guys have a great weekend. Thank you, Nessie G, Savv, again, Blocks. Much love, respect. We'll be in touch. And you guys out there, make sure you guys go tomorrow night, Conversation Hookah Lounge, DD Hairston. And then Sunday we'll be back for Oldies Rule Forever Sundays, so everyone have a great weekend. Much love. What up, Floyd? Much love and respect. And we'll see you guys next time.
In between them sheets, I told you I'm a bad girl. Get me in the club, drop it low, I'm a bad girl. Pedal to the metal, back it up, I'm a bad girl. Dicky short skirts, tatted up, I'm a bad girl.
You's a bad girl, and I know that it's true. Other girls can't compete with the things that you do. You's a freak in the sheets and a beast on these beats. There's a reason why your last name starts with a G, cause it's in you. Never pretend to be someone you're not. When we up in the spot, you shine bright like a million watts. Who would've thought you'd be at the top? Toast of fame and fortune posted up on the yacht. Who gives a fuck if these other girls like it or not? You in your own lane, these bird brains will die for your spots. So keep your eyes on the prize, fuck these haters and thoughts. And let the girls who think they're bad realize that they not. Cause it's your time to shine, pay no mind to those. And if your life was a movie, they too broke to play your role. This is Savv on this Nessie G track. Ali and T about to let these haters know we back, you back.
Much love, y'all. Peace, peace, peace. We'll see you guys next time. Shout out to my producer, DD Hairston. Thank you, DD. Much love, everyone. We out of here.